This is a video from Connect, Communicate, Change, social media for the nonprofit sector at www.connect-communicate-change.com.
Hi, this is Philippa Willits for Connect, Communicate, Change. The last few videos we've made have been all about Twitter, about getting started on Twitter, how to go about it, how to get followers, how to find people to follow. Today I'm going to talk about one of the social networks that is a less obvious choice for a non-profit organisation to get involved in, but done well and done correctly, it can actually be a really, really effective tool for publicising what your charity does, for raising awareness, for changing minds. So back to the basics of social media for non-profits, which is to connect, to communicate and to change. So Flickr. Flickr is a photo sharing website. It also, as of a couple of years ago, started allowing for the possibility of video sharing as well, just very short videos. But most people still use YouTube for that and save Flickr for photography, although more and more people are using it for videos as well. I'm going to look at a couple of case studies today of voluntary organisations that are making really good use of Flickr and the kind of organisations it works particularly well for. Please excuse the strange colourings that you'll see on the video. For some reason I haven't yet been able to work out. When I convert to AVI format, everything turns a bit green. So I'm sorry about that. So the first organisation I'm going to look at is Freshfields Animal Rescue in Wales. Now they are making really, really good use of their Flickr account. I'm looking at particularly animal charities today because it's one type of organisation that does work particularly well on Flickr, because the internet is full of people who really like photos of cute animals, and so animal charities can do particularly well on Flickr. It can work really well, and Freshfields Animal Rescue are an example of this. Now you see on their photo stream page there are photos of lovely animals. So it's already, if you're a cat person or if you're a dog person, you'll already like this page. And you'll see that underneath each photograph there is information. So for instance, this is a dog called Letty who needs a home. Now the other thing that Freshfields are doing well is their use of sets. Now that's this thing here, and sets in Flickr are folders basically, and you can organise your photographs on Flickr into folders called sets. Now what they've done, as you'll see on the right, this is their sets. They have all their photographs and videos in sets. So there's one animals needing homes, there's one animals in foster homes, animals that have been rehomed, photos of an open day, success stories, pets with their new owners, around the shelter so you can have a look at how it's run, what kind of a place it is, photos of the staff and volunteers, some videos, their rabbits and their visitors. So if you were thinking of adopting an animal, you could go to that Animals Needing Homes set, click on it and have a look at the animals that are waiting to be adopted. Now you'll see photos of different animals, and if you hover over each one you see the text. If you click on it you see the full text, and also these that have these little right pointy arrows on are videos, so you can see that in this set there are 79 photos, 49 videos, and the set has been viewed 325 times. So that's one example of a voluntary organisation making really good use of one of the less obvious social networks. Now, another case I want to look at is the Donkey Sanctuary, which is a UK-based charity working worldwide to improve conditions for donkeys and mules. Now, Donkey Sanctuary are using Twitter a bit differently to the previous example. What they are doing is using it as a campaigning tool and an awareness raising tool. Now, if you have a look here at one of their photos, they show a before and after scene where they have helped to improve conditions for over 1,000 donkeys in Egypt by designing a modified type of cart harness and training local saddlers to make it. So what they are doing is using the power of the visual image to make a point and to share that they are making a difference. So what we've seen there is two examples of organisations using the particular power of the visual image to get across their message. Obviously, photographs can say an awful lot that it would take a lot of words to inadequately convey. In the first example, we saw photographs being used as a way to connect with the public and to communicate with the public about the animals that needed rehoming, about animals that had been successfully rehomed, and other social events within that organisation. The second example was a different kind of power used by the visual image, and that was to make a point about the problems that animals, donkeys in this case, can face around the world. This organisation was using the power of the visual image to communicate its message and to attempt to create change, and also to convey the change they have created. With that particular photograph, it was to do with the change they've created for donkeys in Egypt, but it used more of its photo stream as examples. So although initial thoughts of social media might bring up just Twitter and Facebook, actually with the right organisation and with a bit of creative thinking, connecting with people on Flickr or other photo sharing websites can be a really powerful way of getting your organisation's message across.
Thank you for watching. Visit our website at www.connect-communicate-change.com for information about and insight into social media for the voluntary and not-for-profit sector.